Hey you, yeah you who clicked on this video. Thanks for giving our channel a shot. And if you will, please do us the honor of watching the video all the way through. Appreciate it. Now onto the video.
So, over the weekend, during Comic Con, the Marvel panel happened. And even though that's going to be its own separate video, in this particular video, we're going to talk about the Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer. Oh boy, let's get into it. So, let me set the stage. For those of you who've been living under a rock for the past few years, you'll know that the star of the Black Panther films and Black Panther himself in the MCU, Chadwick Boseman, sadly passed away. And after his passing, there was a lot of debate over what they were going to do, or what Marvel and Disney were going to do with the Black Panther property, the Black Panther character, T'Challa, the Black Panther, what they were going to do. And there were a lot of avenues open to them. Even Chadwick Boseman's wife or his widow wanted the role to be recast, as a lot of the fans did, not just because people needed to see Black Panther and they needed to see T'Challa the Black Panther in particular, especially in a time where, I mean, let's be real here. There are very few black male heroes in cinema. It is what it is. It's been that way for a few years now, pretty much for the entirety of the 2000s. If we're going to be as frank as we possibly can be. And so a lot of the fans and just people in general really wanted to see the role recast. Respect to Chadwick Boseman. I was one of the very few people who knew early on, before he showed up in Civil War, before anything happened, before there was any casting, I knew that Black Panther was going to be one of two actors. It was either going to be Lance Gross or it was going to be Chadwick Boseman. I knew it. Anybody that knows me can tell you that I made that prediction at least 2.5 years before Chadwick Boseman makes his first appearance in Civil War as the Black Panther. So, with a heavy heart, I have to say that with this trailer being released, I am not excited. I am not excited for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And here's why. So, if you're looking strictly at the trailer, I mean, never mind everything going on around the trailer, never mind the fact that, like I said, they're really just shifting more MCU nonsense toward the character of Shuri, the actress that plays her. She's a fine actress, but she is not strong enough. She doesn't have a strong enough presence to carry a film, and so with the trailer coming out, we immediately see a shift, a focus, more so than the first Black Panther film, onto this film in regard to focusing on the female characters. The trailer starts with "No Woman, No Cry." Like it's blatantly obvious that that the shift that was made between Civil War and the original Black Panther film, which I hate to say this, but almost makes Black Panther, or T'Challa the Black Panther, a guest in his own film, to such a degree that you don't really see him a whole lot. But then there's the idea that you're world building, so you're making Wakanda itself its own character, and that was fine for that movie. But going into this one, especially without a star like Chadwick Boseman to really anchor the film, I feel like this movie is going to struggle. I mean, like I said, looking at the trailer, we have, the first character that you see is Lupita Nyong'o's Nakia, and it just continues from there. We get the Queen Mother on the throne. We get Shuri at T'Challa's funeral. Then we get Denai Guerrera's Okoye and the Dora Milaje. And, it's just scene after scene after scene. We even get a scene of a woman giving birth underwater. You don't really get very much in the way of Marvel and Black Panther until, almost like a minute in, when you get to the Atlanteans. You get a couple brief shots of Namor the Submariner, Then you get, some Shuri and Riri Williams, because, that if, you really wanted to see Shuri as Black Panther, you damn sure want to see Riri Williams as Ironheart, basically Tony Stark's replacement. And then you don't really see a prominent male character until about a minute 20 seconds in, where you get to see M'Baku briefly, and you see Martin Freeman. And it's just, this movie does not inspire confidence. Like, I know me and many other fans are going to go see it. We're going to probably see it, but are we going to get the repeat viewings like we had, and the excitement that we had for the original Black Panther? No. And part of that goes to, again, the fact that the original Black Panther was kind of like a promise. And that promise was that that they were going to do that character respectfully. And in the first Black Panther movie, like I say, I wasn't one of the people that were saying this is the best movie ever. In fact, I was one of those that enjoyed the villain of that movie far more than I enjoyed Chadwick Boseman's portrayal of T'Challa the Black Panther in that film. To me, the pinnacle of seeing Black Panther on film was seeing him in Civil War. Seeing him in Civil War, going up against Cap, going up against Bucky, going up against Hydra, fighting Tony Stark and Black Widow. That was the Black Panther I had waited my entire childhood to see on screen. Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed Ryan Coogler's Black Panther. I enjoy almost everything that Ryan Coogler has ever put out. But that movie was not about Black Panther. If anything, it was shining a spotlight on Wakanda as its own character. And once we get to that point, then everybody expected, I know myself and many other people that that saw that movie like I saw that movie, really expected that the sequel would really highlight T'Challa as the Black Panther. We would get to see more of him like we see of the other characters in the MCU. But now that he has passed, we see that this is just going to end up being more MCU derivative nonsense, and I'm really sad about that because of the level of talent, whether we're talking about Angela Bassett or Denai Guerrero or Lupita Nyong'o or many of the other talented people that are going to be involved in this film. We know that this movie was made in a way that not only does it's not going to end up tracking logically because of the events of the first Black Panther film, but that unfortunately the writers have written themselves kind of into a corner. They're stuck in a way, and really recasting T'Challa as another actor would have been the way to go, but Kevin Feige decided otherwise, and like I said, it's a perfect vehicle of happenstance that allows him to push his MCU agenda. So we're not really ever going to see a Black Panther the way that we would like, or the way the fans of the character would like, and it's really just a blow to them. That the original Black Panther film did over $1 billion, and mostly in domestic box office, which was unheard of at the time, and I do not see that happening on this film. But let me know what you guys think, whether you're really excited for the next Black Panther film, or whether you think, like I do, that this isn't going to be anything to write home about. Sound off in the comments below. We'll see you on the next one. 8-Bit Heroes out. Peace.
If you'd like to get a shout out on the channel, then hit that like button, maybe share it with a couple of friends, and do us the biggest honor of all, and subscribe to the channel so you can join the 8-Bit Heroes family. And while you're at it, hit that bell icon so you can be notified when our new videos come out.